Okay, so the nail's been thick for like how long?
The nail has been thick for probably a year.
And do you recall any trauma, any injury to it?
No, I recall no trauma, and
Okay.
what I did was I started putting tea tree oil on it.
Okay, so you just noticed one day that it started getting thick and a little bit discolored?
Correct.
Okay, and then after, when did this bump right here start?
That is about a month old, and it is not sore, it is incredibly painful.
Okay, so do you think I'm gonna need to numb your toe up back here in order to do anything with this? Does it feel like it's that painful?
Oh, most definitely. And
Okay.
I'm hoping today you will just talk to me about options, and then we will go forward from there.
Well, from what I want, well, what I can do is trim this all down, and then there's some nail that's trying to grow over there, and there's probably some
Oh.
debris back under there, like callus tissue.
Oh.
And so if I can clean that out real easily, it would require numbing up your toe probably if it's that painful.
It is that painful.
Okay, so we can numb up your toe and not put that on camera
Okay,
if you want, because
Okay.
I know that you have a tough time with it.
I do. I have a very tough time.
I'll talk you through it. And once we get the toe numb, then what I can do is trim back everything that isn't attached. But then I can also get in there with my little scooper, and just clean all that out. But I can lay you back so you don't watch any of it too.
Okay, and can you explain to me why is this happening?
Well, you know, as we move forward in life, things change. The shape and the position of our toes changes.
Mm-hmm.
So what bones hit up against what bones in our feet will change. And so if the position of this has changed just a little bit, or if this puffiness is just a little bit thicker, now you've got these pressing together and you'll get a little callus right here, which is what you have.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily anything you did wrong. It's just that the shape of our toes and toenails, and it just changes as we move through life.
And the thickening is part of the whole aging process?
Well, in
or-
your case, to me, this thickening looks like it's probably from hitting the front of your shoe a lot, or that there was some kind of injury at some point. It doesn't look fungal to me,
Oh,
although that's a possibility. So we
Yeah.
could send in a sample
okay.
and let them test it. And if it is fungal, then there's options for treating it. I think, you know, the rest of your nails look fine.
Mm-hmm.
So my sense is that most likely, because this toe is hyperextended and this hits the top of the shoe pretty much with every step you take,
Mm-hmm.
I think that the nail growth center back here, like under here,
Mm-hmm.
has just kind of been damaged over time. And what it does is it just makes a thicker nail.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
it does, it does. I have a wee bit of thickening on this other toe, and I was
Mhm.
thinking, oh my goodness, am I now getting a fungus on the second toe?
Yeah, I bet that when we send this in, it's gonna come back not fungal.
Okay,
It's gonna come back because this toe, instead of sitting straight in your shoe,
uh-huh,
it hyperextends up like this.
which it should not,
Right,
but it does.
right. And so this has been banging the top of your shoe your whole life.
I see, I see.
So let's do this. Let's get this part over with. Let me just go get the stuff to numb it with. You're the only patient here now. So I'm gonna turn the camera off. You can swear to your heart's content.
Okay,
It's doable. You've done it before, I know. We've done
Okay.
injections on you and you've made it through.
okay. I want to make sure that this thing is totally numb. I mean...
Yep, I will make, I am just going to first, I'm just going to test, and I want you to tell me if you feel anything sharp when I do this. Nope. You feel a little bit of pressure?
I feel pressure,
Okay, any pain there? Nope.
just a tingle.
Okay, so I kind of stuck my thing all the way down under the skin there, so if you didn't feel that pain, you're gonna be fine. So I'm gonna trim off the nail, whatever's not attached. It's just gonna sound like I'm clipping your toenail. And then once I get a lot of the nail off, I'll be able to dig out whatever's in that side. Yeah.
Should I be laying down, or do you think I'm okay like this?
Well, you can't see what I'm doing, so
That's
you're
correct.
probably fine.
That's correct.
Do you want me to lay you back?
Whatever works best for you. I want you to be at your
Doesn't matter to me.
at your best.
No, it doesn't matter to me, I just want you to be comfortable.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
okay. Do you have a hammer that you could just knock me out for this?
No, I mean, the hard part is done. That was the only part that if it was
Okay.
going to hurt.
Okay, and so you've tested all of the places where I might have pain, and you're confident that...
You're not feeling pain, yes. Okay? So what you're gonna hear is you're just gonna hear me trimming the nail back.
Okay. All right,
And
okay.
all of this nail that I'm trimming is
Yep.
already not attached.
Okay, okay, good. So, yeah, it's just a regular nail trim. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, all right, and... Okay. Okay, okay.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a big chunk of this and we're going to put it in a baggie
Okay,
and we're gonna send it to our lab and they're gonna check it for fungus.
excellent, excellent.
Okay.
And then, once you get that back, you can talk to me further if you need to.
Right, about if it is fungal, then do we want to do something to treat it?
Okay.
So,
And Dr. Sperling, is it
Mhm.
better if I don't talk to you while you're doing this?
it doesn't matter at all. Does it put you at ease to talk?
Are we still on camera?
Mhm.
Well, but you can edit this out, correct? The sound out?
Well, I'm gonna say, if there's something you don't wanna say, wait until we're done.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll just jabber on here, just sort of talking to myself.
Okay, you're not having any pain, are you?
No, I'm not having any pain.
What are you singing?
I don't even know. I'm just sort of trying to...
Just distract your mind. So, did you go anywhere over the winter?
Try. Oh, no, I didn't go anywhere because, let's see, when I was... Oh, no, I don't want to say that. No, I did not go anywhere. I stayed here, and I know people think this has been a wretched winter, but I haven't minded it because when I first moved here, we had really, really severe winters with lots of cold and lots of snow, and then that dissipated as our climate changed, and so this was a refresher going back to the way Minnesota winters were. So I'm really all on board with it. It's just... Okay, okay. And are you feeling good about what you're seeing?
Yeah,
Good.
very typical.
Okay, oh, that's good. All right. That's good. That's good.
Almost done.
Okay. All right, very good.
And I think it would be safe to say you're not gonna go on YouTube and watch this, yeah?
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm more, show me how to do something, crafty things, yes, yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to think what the last thing was that I YouTubed. I can't even remember. Oh, it was about different craft scissors. I wanted to read some reviews and watch some professional crafters use these scissors and see what they had to say, and it was very helpful in helping me determine what I was going to purchase.
What kind of crafts do you do?
Oh, I do a lot of paper crafting, a lot of stamping, making tags and cards and all that sort of thing. I find it very relaxing. I also do a lot of beading. I just went to a beading expo, and it's always wonderful to see people's creativity, and it's very inspiring, and like I said, I always wear all sorts of fabulous necklaces. Of course, I didn't do that today.
You were already nervous just when you knew you were leaving the house to come here.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so we're just about done. The only thing left that I want to do is I'm going to just go get a little emery board and I'm going to smooth the nail out that's left.
Okay.
All right, so we are in our procedure room, so I can't make a lot of dust with I have a sander, like a drill.
Oh, Should I go to the other room?
No, we're fine
Where we
here.
would do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, a sander. I love it. Just like Home Depot.
Yep, well, this one's more for medical use.
Right.
Okay. So that's gonna be thinned out and smoothed out and, okay, do you want to see?
Do I want to see?
Yeah,
Uh,
and it looks fine, really.
okay. I'll give it a go.
Okay. Let me just smooth it.
I'll just take a peek.
I'm just gonna smooth it just a little bit more.
Okay. So where the toe is gone, or the toenail is gone, what will I see?
Just regular skin.
Just regular?
It just looks like a really short nail is all.
Okay. Well, I'll peek over the curtain.
Or I could just take it away.
All right.
Okay. The big reveal.
Okay.
Whip.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
So-
goodness. And when you went underneath that very painful bump, did you indeed find what you thought you would?
Yes, a lot of debris,
Okay, and debris meaning
like dead skin.
dead skin. Any toenail in there?
Yeah, but the toenail also is growing a little bit in there. And so we'll just wait and see how things kind of play out. This will go down because it's not going to be pushing up against gunk in there. So I'm going to put a little antibiotic, just a little antibiotic and a Band-Aid on that just for a day.
Okay.
And then, why don't you and I meet back in a couple weeks?
Oh, definitely.
And just to kind of follow up. And I think that when the anesthetic wears off in a couple hours, that this is going to feel better than it did when you first walked in.
Okay, oh, I hope so.
Yeah. And, if you think it feels better to have a little bit of a bandage on it, you certainly can.
Okay,
For if it feels like it wants a little protection, but you don't need to.
okay. Any issues about getting it wet?
No.
Okay. And about how long do you think the miracle anesthetic will...
In a couple hours. All right, well, thank you for letting us video that.
Well, thank you, Dr. Sperling, for helping me.
You're welcome.